Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time to get into the latest episode of Survivor 48. I guess it's not the merge, but it's the merge. I mean, it's the merge, but they just don't get their buff. All right, if that's what we want to do, they've been doing it for seasons now. But shout out to all the Black people making the merge. Shout out to all of the Black people making the merge. High fives. We know we done seen enough tribal councils where that right before the merge it'd be black sitting on that log. But anyway, y'all, happy Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday. I'm cracking myself up. Tonight. Tonight, I'm taking this night as kind of like my night off, my vacation, because I do tax returns. So tomorrow, I'm going to be in tax city. I'm going to be doing plenty of tax returns tomorrow. So I'm kind of enjoying today. Now, I'm late. If you live anywhere in the Mid-South, you kind of know we've had a ton of tornadoes, a ton of thunderstorms, flood warnings. Today has been a very calm day. It's sprinkled a little bit, but it's sunny and bright outside right now, but it's supposed to thunderstorm again tonight. So I'm kind of in the house over the weekend, but I said all that to say, I had to go over to Paramount Plus and watch the episode because, when it's tornadoes and things like that, the news people, the weatherman is on CBS. And so I had to watch it on Paramount Plus. You have to pay for the challenge now. You just can't go over to Paramount Plus and watch the challenge anymore. So the challenge has the same weather people on the episode. So since I'm just one episode behind, I might pay for it, I guess. But I have halfway caught up with the challenge. I have seen the episode where Adam and Steve won the daily and they threw in Dario and Ashley versus Nany and Turbo, and Dario and Ashley went home. I'm still 2 episodes behind, but I don't really even care about the challenge anymore. Go Veronica and Katie. I can't believe y'all let Veronica and Katie win the game. Taj, I gotta do my taxes too. I try to wait till April 14th because I like to hit the button at the very last second before I like to hit my tax button. But anyway, let's get into Survivor. Any more announcements? Oh, one last announcement. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, one last announcement. Are you guys watching the $1 Million Secret? I've been calling it the question over on TikTok. Have you all been watching the $1 Million Secret on Netflix? It's like Netflix's version of Traitors. It's good, y'all. It's good. I'm 2 episodes in, and I was like, oh, this. Y'all know every game is my type of game, but I could play this $1 Million Secret. I could keep a secret. I could tell a lie. Most of us can't. Let's be honest with ourselves. I hate when the people come on the TV. It's just so against me to lie. I hate to lie to people. I could tell a lie for $1 million quick, fast, and in a hurry with a straight face, and will gladly get to the bank and cash my $1 million check. Yes, I can tell a lie. But yes, y'all get into the $1 Million Secret. I might review. They've already released the second set of episodes. I might just binge watch it this weekend because, like I said, we're in thunderstorm watch starting tonight through Sunday. So tomorrow, as long as my Wi-Fi don't go out, I'm just going to be watching Netflix and doing taxes. So maybe tomorrow night we might jump into that $1 Million Secret. So y'all watch that. Dr. Ivy Girl, let me know how you like it. You could DM me over on the Twitter or the Instagram. But y'all catch up with that. But okay, let's get into Survivor. We're back at camp. And my girl Say is pissed. You watching the second set now? Okay. I think I got to watch the third episode, then I'll be on the second set. When did the new episodes of the Black Mirror come out? That's next Friday. Or is it Thursday? I got to catch up on it because once that Black Mirror come back out, I got to watch that too. We might have to review that too. But Angie, focus on Survivor. I'm so happy to be off work and to just talk to y'all. I don't know what to do. But I can't talk to y'all all night. Today is my husband's 50th birthday, so give him some 50th birthday love. He didn't want to do anything for his birthday. I might not even get to watch the TV show. Since it's his birthday, I might watch the TV shows he want to watch, and then he just want to watch that damn March Madness. Is it the finals yet? I'm tired of the damn March Madness. But anyway, happy birthday, hubby. But focus on Survivor. It's 6 minutes in. My girl Say is pissed. Say is pissed. She's not looking at it like Cedric just stopped the people from voting you out. She's like, Cedric knew of a plan and he didn't tell me. Girl, the plan was supposed to be you. I'm happy you ain't vote Say out, but at some point, I'm happy all the Black people made it to the merge. I'm happy all the Black people made it to the merge. But at some point, Cedric, you got to cut Say. You ain't going to make it with her. You're not going to make it with her. She don't know how to talk to people. Say be having me cracking up. I love her. I really, really do. I don't know how she made it to the merge. I don't know how she made it past this vote. But Say made it. Cedric lets us know that he didn't have time to talk to Say or Mitch. Now, I was over there listening to Rob and his podcast last week, and they were adamant that Cedric had to tell Mitch too. He ain't just tell whatever her name is, Chrissy. So I haven't listened to Rob and his podcast yet. I wonder if they retracted. It was like, oh, we were wrong. They usually do. I do enjoy Rob and Steven on the podcast. But anyway, so I was surprised as well that he didn't tell Mitch, and Mitch wasn't snapping off like, he ain't tell me. Mitch was kind of like, okay, I get it. She didn't have a vote. It was right. We was walking to the beach and you told her. I'm surprised. I wonder what kind of relationship Cedric and Chrissy have that just because Bianca didn't have a vote, Chrissy was like, okay, we'll vote our ass out. I mean, she ain't got no vote. They still could have voted out Say. Because Chrissy knew that, what is her name? Chrissy knew that Cedric was going to be voting for Bianca. So she could have still voted for Say with Mitch, and Say could have been sitting at home, and she didn't even have to be worried about being mad at Cedric. Look, Cedric, you need to give Say something to be mad about and send her ass on over there to the Ponderosa. Does that mean Say made it? Look. I need Say to make it to the jury. I need Say. I don't care. I don't care if Eva go. I don't care if Joe go. I don't care who has to go next. I need Say on the jury. Can you imagine the facial expressions? Can you imagine the final tribal council where she's telling people about the game that they played? Look, for my inner, I don't care. Because I don't think let me do my math in my head. We're at 12 people. We're going to go down to a final 3, so that's 9. Is the jury usually 9 or 7? I think the jury is usually 7. I don't know. My Survivor historical people, let me know in the chat. But if the jury starts next week, great. I don't care. But if we got to wait another week or two for the jury, please say whatever you got to do. Because Say was, she's kicking it at camp, talking about she laying low. Say you're not laying low enough. You're doing the most, ma'am. You're still doing the utmost. Please. I need you to make it to the jury. I need you to make it there. But okay, that being said, everyone drops their buffs and they come to this beach. I think they're at the original beach Star, the purple team. That the original purple beach, I believe. Let me tell you, this was Star's breakout episode, but we're gonna get to her too. But everybody is up at the new camp. They gave Star a lot of confessionals this week, and they're really digging into her character, because at first Star was kind of just like the quiet one, and I just knew Star was gonna be the first Black person going home, because I'm like, she don't talk to nobody, she can't open up this idol. But see, Star was smart. She got her vote back before Cedric got a hold of her. Because let me tell you something, that's one thing Cedric don't do. He don't play with that no vote. She said, Eva, I don't give a damn. You can have this idol. Just give me my vote back before Cedric get over here. You played that right, Star. I'm so happy we're getting to see so much more of her personality. I'm hoping this is a good thing. I'm hoping this is a good thing with Star, and she can make it deep into this game. I'm about to tell you what. We just gonna skip. We're gonna skip because your girl ain't took no notes. I'm kind of pissed at Eva. Because you go in order, Angie. Go in order. The only thing I want to point out before I get pissed at Eva in the Kumbaya Alliance. Everyone gets to the beach. Hey, my name is what you want, whatever. Okay. They read the sign and it says there's an advantage for the immunity challenge. Go. And they went running, searching for the advantage. Charity chose to follow Say. I don't understand the purpose of following somebody, because they just gonna get to the advantage first. And I guess it ain't like it's a secret advantage. Everybody gonna know who got it. But Charity chose to follow Say. Now, to be honest, Charity spotted that advantage first, but Say turned back and saw Charity run into the middle of the jungle, and Say said, oh, I'm faster than you. And she went swooped up and snatched up that advantage. And I said, Say, you better steal the advantage. And you better dare her to say something too. And she knew better. She ain't say a damn thing. She was like, oh, congratulations, Say, you did that. Yeah, she did. She did. Look, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I ain't want Charity to have it. Though I did not want Charity to go home. But I didn't want her to have the advantage anyway. But anyway, so let's get that scooped out the side. Now that everyone is all together, one beach, the strong people, David is, per the confessionals, the ringleader of who set it off. David no longer wants to be the meat shield. He doesn't want to be the one in front of the weaker people. And once we get the meat shield out, now all the weak people can skate and win all the challenges. David said, no, all the strong people, we're going to have a strong person alliance. We aren't going to be meat shields for anyone. We aren't going to go after anyone. We're going to go after all the puzzlers first. We're going to go after all the weaklings first. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. We want to play the game with people who are loyal and have integrity. We don't want to play with liars. We don't want to play with people who are cutthroat. We want to play this game honest. Now, at what point do you all split the $1 million check? Because, at some point, it's about 80 y'all in the Strong People Alliance. Let's count them out. We have David, who has brought in, they bring in Mitch. We have David, who brought in Kyle. Then you have Joe, Shaheen, Eva. That's 5. They brought in somebody else. By proxy, Kyle technically has Camilla, but Camilla ain't in it. I thought it was some more people. So see, y'all about to be dumb. It's only 5 of y'all. It's only 5 of them. David, Kyle, Shaheen, Joe, Eva. Let me tell you what pissed me off. Let me tell you what pissed me off. Star took the time to share her story with Eva about a family member of hers being autistic. Star is such a kind spirit from what I've seen on my TV screen. She said Eva broke open the code so she could have the idol. I just wanted my vote back so Cedric wouldn't send me home. She said, I don't give a damn about that idol. She gave Eva the idol out of sincere kindness. I don't even think she had any game move behind it. Us at home are thinking real strategic about it. Like, yeah, she put that target on Eva and took it off herself. But no, I think she really gave it to Eva out of kindness, just for them to turn around and not even consider her to be in the Strong People Alliance, to be in the Integrity Alliance. I mean, how much more loyalty and honesty can you give somebody than giving them the immunity idol for you solving the puzzle? Because I wouldn't have gave your ass nothing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving my idol. Yes, thank you so much. And then you ain't even gonna hook her up. She was like, oh, this for me and you, Joe. This for me and you. Yeah, Star was, I ain't. Look, I'm happy that we have the representation on the show of Eva, but it's the edit and then the way Jeff is constantly saying, well, Eva, how you feel about it? Like, how it's 12 other people here, Jeff. Why we only got to hear about how Eva feel about it? He went to Eva about 6 times at Tribal Council. I'm like, we don't want to know what Kyle think. Shaheen ain't said nothing. We don't want to know what Star think. What about Chrissy? It's a couple of people who I ain't even heard say it. Taj, I already know what you're thinking. I feel like this game is set up for Eva to win. I know I'm jumping all over the place. And we already know Charity went home. And I don't even care nothing about Charity going home. Because all the black people made it to the merge. So, bad. No offense, because I ain't want Charity to go. But I'd rather Charity go over Say. But I'm going to say it for you, Taj. I feel like this is the season for Eva to win. They're going to set this up for Eva to win. Because Charity said in her exit interview, you know, a lot of people wanted to go after Eva. Say wanted to go after Eva because Eva has an idol. And why are we letting somebody in the game stay with an idol? Like, we just going to let her use it at Final 5, I guess. Charity said Eva's name was brought up, but people were scared to go after her. No one wanted to be the one to target the autistic girl. She's on here, and it's not, I understand she's being honest and just telling her story, but to people who don't have that same story, it's kind of like, well, damn, I'm gonna be a bitch. Because she's telling people, I don't know when people are lying to me. I don't know, you know, I believe everything, you know, she's telling her story, which a cutthroat gamer would be like, oh, we're gonna lie to her all day, every day. She ain't gonna know. But most people who are empathetic I'll be like, I don't want to be the bitch to be cutthroat to the autistic girl. And she just made a speech on national television 20 times about how she's too trusting. And, you know, I hope I'm not a bitch for saying that. I'm going to ask. I hope I'm not a bitch for saying that, but I just really feel like you aren't letting people feel equal and feeling like they're a part of the crowd when they're a part of the crowd in a bubble. Like, oh, I don't want to, I feel bad for her. I don't want to send her home. I don't want to lie to her. Oh, I'm going to be in the Kumbaya Alliance. We're going to be loyal. We aren't going to lie to anybody until it's the final 7 and we got to lie to somebody. Like, all of y'all can't make it to the final 3. I don't understand what kind of math you all do. You know, I am an accountant by trade and I understand numbers very well. I don't understand how 7 people think they're going to all be at the final 3. I mean, where I come from, 7 is way greater than 3. I don't know. I don't know. I I didn't like how that alliance formed. We're gonna be so honest. I'm like, you guys are why I'm bored with the show. We don't want to see any stunts. We don't want people just pulling off all these crazy moves just for the glory of it and for the stunts of the TV show. We don't want any of that. We're gonna be loyal. We're gonna all sit at the final 3. I don't know how we're going to have to share logs. We're going to have to share logs. We're going to have to split the money. Like, Sia is retired. Sia has put her bank account on hold. She's no longer giving out survivor checks. So I don't know who y'all playing the game for, because ain't nobody else giving y'all no constellation prize on the side. You think Eva goes home? I do feel, I said it, Glenda. I said it on TikTok. I said, of the Kumbaya Alliance, the first person who goes cutthroat is going to be the one to win. I think it'll be Kyle, because see, Kyle and Camilla is playing a secret game that nobody knows anything about. And I love Kyle and Camilla. I love that duo. But the stuntman is living in a trailer in his daddy's backyard. He is the main one that needs to be cutthroat getting to this $1 million. Because, sir, we're not giving you no sympathy million. We don't care where you live. You better get over here and play the game. You better show us a strategic move. And I do feel like it'll be Kyle. They're going to get rid of a lot of people. I feel like they're going to get rid of the Says, the Cedrics. They probably going to cut Mitch, because Mitch loved him. Mitch was blindsided. Ooh, Mitch was blindsided when Charity went home. Who else? They're going to probably get rid of Mary. When they all merged, Say was like, my girl Mary, they split us up and we just became friends again. And we were running around the idol. We were running around the island looking for idols. That's my girl Mary. I'm so happy to see Mary. And Mary is in her confessional like, that bitch Say, y'all ain't vote her ass out. I got to come back over here with her. I already have so much anxiety at the thought of having to play this game with her again. I was cracking up. Okay, I went all over the world. Let's get back to this. Okay, I think I was talking about the Kumbaya Alliance. I'm over them. I did my rant on how Star gave Eva that island and they couldn't even let Star be in the alliance. I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. But I think that's some bullshit. And I think that's I don't understand how people could be dishonest. Well, you dishonest, you ain't loyal. So you quite well understand it, because you understood that Star gave you that idol and you sat over there and went to Joe talking about this our idol and Star can't even be in the alliance. You understood that. But not too much, Angie, not too much. Because I want y'all to subscribe over here. I want y'all to hit the like button over here. So let's go ahead and move on. Right, and you still targeting Star. Let's move on, because like I said, I want y'all to hit the like button and then hit the subscribe button. So I ain't gonna do too much on Eva. Let's move on to this damn Mergatory challenge. It's played in 2 parts. The first part, they got real muddy and they had to climb a wall and do a puzzle. The second part, hold up some poles and balance a ball on top of these poles. Cool. The first part was cool. The orange team really could have won, but Cedric couldn't get up that wall because they came back on that puzzle. I thought the orange team was getting ready to win for a second with that puzzle, but Cedric could not get up the wall. Joe was like, climb on my back. Joe, your back gonna be hurt. Look, Cedric hasn't had his Suri moment yet. Like, Cedric has already displayed the woe is me. I just got off the surgery. Well, he didn't get off the surgery table, but he just left the surgery table. He's not that in shape for a Survivor, but Survivor ain't really about being in shape. Cedric, you got that mouthpiece, the strategic mouthpiece. They ain't sent you home. But Cedric was the one who delayed the orange team from the puzzle. So that meant the purple team went to the finals. And then Say's advantage was she didn't have to participate in part one. She can go directly to part two, but she didn't win. So what kind of advantage is that? At least she didn't have to get all muddy. Because let me tell you, the way that mud and wood chips was sticking to them, it was Survivor is just not my game. I'm not crawling in all that damn mud. Mm-mm. 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 I'm not crawling in all that damn mud. Getting all up in my hair, my nose. I'm disgusted. But anyway, they doing the polls. At the end of the day, it was between Kyle and Star. Shout out to Star. Star needs you to win one of these individual immunities. I need you to win one of these because you was doing the damn thing with that poll, Star. Star and Kyle had that poll way up there. It was only one poll left. It was only one stick left for them to go through. Shout out, but Kyle won. Somebody posted on Twitter, I'm still trying to figure out how to work Blue Sky. I saw some of y'all followed me on Blue Sky. Go ahead and follow me on Blue Sky, Kiss My Cheeks TV, and I'm going to figure out how to work it. I just ain't figured it out yet. But anyway. What was I about? Oh, they said last season Kyle won the Mergatory immunity necklace as well. So they were just kind of saying both Kyles won the first individual immunity. So I was like, that was kind of a cool stat, I guess. Kyle last season won honest. I just want to play honest. I don't want to lie. You see his ass sitting on the jury too, don't you? The orange team didn't have a good strategy to get Cedric up the wall. It wasn't just on him. Very true. Like, I mean, what's it? I mean, hell, he was the next to last person. Everybody was up there pushing and pulling. What other strategy could it be? I don't understand what other strategy there could have been. Like I said, if they could have got Cedric up that wall faster, I think the orange team would have won because they were killing it on that puzzle. But anyway, Kyle has the necklace. Everybody else is at risk. At the immunity feast, they start discussing names. And, you know, Stay says she don't give a damn. It's time to play Survivor. Let's go ahead and get Eva ass out. She got an idol. What we letting her have an idol in the game for? She already got the $1 million story. Do y'all think people would just vote for Eva if she made it to the end? Not with Say on the jury. Not with Say on. Please let Say be on the jury. Please. If y'all let no, let's Say and Mary be on the jury. Oh, if y'all don't let nobody else, let's Say Mary and Cedric. Let all of the old green team be on the jury up there arguing, fussing, and fighting. That sounds like, and get some jury, some cameras over there at the Ponderosa. Oh, it's gonna be some good TV watching. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna quit watching if Say don't make the jury. Because what else we watching for? Who else about to clown at the jury at every? Who else about to give us the best facial expressions at Tribal Council? Now, if Say make it to the final 3, even better. They were pushing that man up sideways. They were. They should have pushed him up by his feet. Like somebody should have been at the bottom pushing his feet to help his legs push up. Look, I ain't got no strategy either. But let me tell you something. Don't put me on no game show where Angie got to climb over a wall. Because we gonna already just sit out and say, oh, we lost. We got to go to Tribal. We ain't even about to use up all our strength because my ass ain't getting over no damn wall. We just gonna already say, well, we gonna go ahead and go Tribal Council in. Yes, New Survivor is all about a story and what you're doing with the money. We already got 2 people who need the money. Oh boy, who living in the backyard. And I mean, we don't necessarily know if Eva need the money. She on a damn hockey scholarship. And I mean, who can't use $1 million? I don't give a damn who you are. Hell, Cedric, a damn surgeon, and I'm sure he could use $1 million. Damn medical school loans, probably still paying them off. I'm sure. But anyway, let's get back to the end of this because I don't want to be on here long because, like I said, it's my husband's birthday and I can't talk forever. Now, what happened next? So, Say running her mouth. So, Charity is over on the beach running her mouth about Say. Like, look, we tired of Say. Let's just do the easy thing. Don't nobody like her ass. She talked too much. Let's go ahead and vote Say. Easy, right? But no. The other side is like, hell, don't nobody like Charity ass. Let's just vote for Charity. Don't nobody give a damn. Then Eva hears that Say had her name in the mouth. Because, you know, Kyle, they don't know about the Strong People Kumbaya Alliance. Kyle was like, look, Say had your name in her mouth, and I ain't never going to vote you out. I don't give a damn if you had an idol or not. I ain't never voting you out. You might as well hold that to the final five. You might as well hold that to the final five. We ain't never voting you out, Eva. But I just wanted you to know, Say was talking about you. If Kyle was smart, he would have let that plan play out. They should have gone ahead and got rid of Eva. That's going to free up Joe. Matter of fact, Kyle, why do you want to be in this Strong Person Alliance? I mean, I guess you won the first immunity. You feel like ain't nobody else beat you. I would not want to be in this alliance. I would be in the Strong Person Alliance, but the whole time I would be over there with Camilla getting an army of my own. Getting an army of my own, because at some point y'all got to turn against the strong people, got to go against each other. I don't know. But either way, I would have let the Eva plan play out because she already cocky thing, ain't it? Ain't nobody about to vote me out. Y'all done seen Jeff cry over me last. Soon as Jeff turned on the waterworks last week, y'all should have been voting Eva ass out. This $1 million. Great. We're so happy you had a national platform to share your story, but I need $1 million. You can go. Bye, girl. They should have let that Eva plan, or better yet, let Eva ass stay and vote Joe ass out. Vote Joe out, because now Eva needs another number one. And maybe she might. I think she hates Star. I mean, because Star done gave you the idol and you still want her ass out. But anyway, the only person that's really thinking strategically is Shaheen. Shaheen is like, look, we're not about to let them be the Orange Team 6. I forgot, are they called the Viva 6? You know, I don't never remember them tribe names. We ain't about to let them be the Orange Team 6. One of the orange people got to go. So sorry, Charity. I mean, yes, Say working our last nerve, but one of y'all got to go. Hell, we ain't got to really do what Say. She can walk around thinking she the big dog on the island, but she ain't running nothing over here, because didn't Say vote for Cedric? The whole time I watched that shit and I'm like, but who voted for Cedric? And then somebody on Twitter said, Say hates Cedric so much that she wasted her vote on him. What does it say who voted for Cedric? Glenda, I'm with you. Eva and Joe can go. Eva and Joe can go. I don't want no Kumbaya alliance. I don't want everyone to be honest. I don't want everyone to say, oh, let's all vote for them. I want to see blind sides. I want to see some lies. I want to see some deception. I want to see some good game moves. So everything Eva, Kyle, David, all them talking about, you know, the one who really going to be cutthroat is Shaheen. Because see, y'all done already showed him. Y'all done already showed him when y'all blindsided and got Thomas out. I don't think Shaheen gonna forget that. Camilla, that's your ass. Kyle, that's your ass. I think Shaheen is gonna come for y'all. Y'all better get him out first. I do think so. Now, I do want to talk about this touching moment between Star and Cedric. We've seen Cedric do bad at challenges before and come down on himself really hard. But this time he had Star. It we all need a star in our life. We all need a star in our life. The way, and I mean, she's just, I don't want to say just. Don't say just because I don't want to belittle her career, but I'm just saying based on the thing, she's a sales executive, which to me, salespeople know how to, they're people. They know how to talk to people. But I would think she would be some kind of counselor or something, like a psychologist or something. The way she comforted Cedric, calmed him down, bigged him up. I said, man, we all need a star in our life. Right. Like that scene between Star and Cedric was equally as touching as that scene between Joe and what's her name, Eva. Because Cedric was breaking down too. This is his second time in his mind being a failure at a challenge. And he really felt bad because he's like, if it wasn't for me, we could have had that food. Because let me tell you something. Say does not know how to read a fucking room. Say came back and said we had fried chicken, hot wings, some ribs. We had cake, cookies, watermelon, papaya, pineapples, a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of beer. Hell, we even had us a little bit of rump roast with some carrots and potatoes on the side. I'm like, say, these people are starving. They're hungry. They don't give a damn about what you ate. And she just sitting up there smiling, yeah, and I had a piece of chocolate cake, and then they had a little bit of Krispy Kremes. I'm like, girl, please. Where is Liz at when you need her? Because Liz would have cussed you out, say. Right. Say was breaking down the whole menu. They had some gallons of milk for David ass. Like, Liz would have gathered you. Where is Liz at? Put Liz and Say on the same season, because Liz would have cussed you out over running down that menu like that. Say is good because she just can't read. She cannot read the room. Like, Say, have you not watched Survivor? Oh boy, one season voted out a whole group of people because they didn't let him eat a sandwich. Girl, pipe down, be quiet. But no, I love Star. I love Cedric. I love Say. All the Black people made it to the merge. I've been saying for a long time, Star was on the wrong tribe. I think if Star would have started out on a tribe with Cedric, we could have saw more of her personality from the beginning. And I just can't imagine Say being the only Black person on the tribe. Her ass would have been gone. Gone. No, I ain't see Charity. I don't care who Charity voted for. She gone. All the Black people made it to the merge. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about who Charity voted for. All the Black people made it to the merge. That's all I give a damn about. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the non-melanated people who had to go home before the merge. Get used to it. We done went home pre-merge all the time, pre-jury all the time. All the Black people made it to the merge. That's all I care about. It was only 3 of us. It ain't like it's a whole group of us on the TV. It's only 3. Well, they said Joe was Black too, so that's 4. And Camilla is melanated, but I think she's, damn it, she said what she was, and I can't say it. I know it starts with a G. But anyway, why did Kyle throw Say under the bus like that? Because Kyle is honest and loyal and has integrity. And Eva is in his Kumbaya alliance. So, of course, he's going to tell. Of course, he's going to tell. Why does he need to protect Say when he has David, Shaheen, Eva? All of them are going to protect him. So he doesn't need Say. Plus, I mean, yes, they're from, is it Guyana? Oh, Camilla is Sri Lankan. Oh, that's like my homegirl, Natalie. She's Sri Lankan, and I can't say that word. It's Guyanese. Guyanese. I recall them saying that, but yeah, I like Camilla. I want to see Camilla and Kyle make a deep run in the game. Did you see the preview saying why are these people obsessed with? Say, I need you to shut up so you can make this jury. Because see, next week could be an easy vote. Next week we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Joe or Eva. We're gonna go ahead and break that up. I need you to shut up. Say could be. Hear me out. Could say be the Q of this season of 48. Is say the Q of 48. Because remember, I don't know what season Q was on. I know it was 40 something. Every week, Q was the vote because Q didn't know how to talk to people. Q didn't know how to talk to people. He was eating up all the food. Q was always the decoy vote. And every week we getting ready to get rid of Q, but why get rid of Q when we could blindside so-and-so? Is that going to be say this season? If it gets say to the jury, I don't mind. I don't mind if every week they're like, man, I'm tired of say she run her mouth too much. But we need to get rid of Mitch. Or we need to get rid of, because there's a couple people I don't want to see go home yet. And I kind of like Mitch. Who are we willing to say goodbye to next? I could say goodbye to Eva. I'm sorry. I could say goodbye to Joe ass too. Now I kind of like Shaheem. Who else out there? Because I kind of like Mitch. I like Chrissy. We haven't seen the firefighter, like, oh, you're a firefighter, I'm a firefighter. Like, we haven't seen that between them yet. I'm sure they know it by now because doesn't Chrissy's shirt say Chicago Fire Department on it? So, who? David could go. Tired of David ass anyway. I don't care nothing about him living in the backyard. I ain't have to say it like that. But I don't. I mean, Chrissy does not like say it all right. She doesn't, but she saved say for Bianca when she could have voted say out. Who cares that Bianca didn't have a vote? Who cares if she was trying to play y'all against each other? Y'all, the goal was for say to go home. Vote say ass out. Now, I ain't gonna say to go home, but who cares? Like, see, your ego just got in the way, and that could have been your $1 million mistake, Chrissy. Because I feel like it's gonna be Cedric's. Save and say is gonna be Cedric's $1 million mistake in this game. Because, okay, Bianca was trying to play y'all for the fool. That's the name of the game. Who cares? You hate Say. Say hates you. Get out. Who said because somebody was trying to work the game that they have to go home? I think Chrissy values Cedric. And if Chrissy would have still continued to vote out Say after Cedric was like she trying to play us, then maybe she didn't want to lose that relationship with Cedric. But I don't understand why she didn't continue to vote Say out. Who cares? But I hope Say is the Q of the season. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. David's obsession with milk is weird. They said Joe liked the milk too. Look, it didn't bother me. I am not a milk person. Like, if I don't have cereal or some cookies to dunk in the milk, I don't personally want any milk either. But hey, whatever. I'm getting tired. Okay, for some reason, production likes the stuntman because he gets so much airtime. I think they like him because you saw how he flew up that damn wall and grabbed onto that rope. He's gonna be, to me, that's the one who you need to get out. Forget the meat shield. David is gonna be good at all of these challenges. Now he wasn't good at balancing that basketball. No, but he was on the losing team. David's gonna be good at these challenges. So I will vote his ass out. I'll vote him out. I'll vote Eva out. Just don't vote out Star or Say. I don't even get too much give a damn about Cedric right about now. Save Star, save Say. But anyway, y'all, that's the episode. You all know I am behind on the challenge. If you missed the beginning, I am behind on the challenge. Say has had the because Say is a good storyteller of the game. And one thing I appreciate about Say is I like her point of view of the game. A lot of things when Say comes back the next episode or in the confessional and explains her game, I'm like, oh, that make a lot of sense. So, you know, I like Say. I like her point of view of the game. I just wish she could read a room. Like the fact that Say thought her and Mary were still friends after she just talked to Mary any kind of way in front of everybody in the game for being excited to win. And then Say turned around and won this week and was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, girl, everybody up there is hungry. And you just cussed out Mary politely, not even really politely. You cussed her out without the cuss words just 2 weeks ago. Like, Say, calm down, read the room. Y'all think she gonna make it to the jury? She done made it this far. I did not think Say was gonna make it past week 2. I didn't even think she would make it past week 2. I would have never thought Kenny was going home over Say. Is his name Kenny, Kevin, whatever his name was. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here and go celebrate 50 years with my husband, see what he wants to do, see what kind of TV shows he wants to watch. I will be catching up on The $1 Million Secret on Netflix, and we'll get into that. And y'all done seen Netflix done got their version of the challenge. That's probably why they quit letting their people go over to MTV, because Netflix is coming out with their version of the challenge at the end of April. We will be watching. I will be reviewing. Now, let me say this about the challenge, and this could just be for All Stars. This season of All Stars, even though I can't watch it because the storm and I ain't paid for it on the Paramount Plus. But anyway, I'm highly bored. And I think that's why I'm not in any rush to run back and catch up on the episodes to talk about them. Because it ain't shit to talk about. Like, everything is a puzzle. Like the last episode I watched was the episode where they had that pipe puzzle and they had to put the puzzle together and then get on the ATVs, ride off a cliff, and hit the star. Now, mind you, we just saw this challenge last season on Survivor 40, but once the car hit the water, they lowered the people to the water and then they had to swim. And the swim was their time. For this was just pretty much do a puzzle and hit the star, and that's your time. I'm like, the challenge for me, and I feel like I speak for a lot of people, the challenge is fun because these people were doing things that everyday people sitting on their couch can't do. So one, we're watching it because it's interesting, and two, we can't do it. So we're watching people do things that we can't do at home. We can sit at home and put together a puzzle and ride an ATV off a cliff with a damn harness on around our waist. We could do that. I could play puzzles with friends on my phone all day, every day. The challenge, like, we haven't seen a hall brawl in forever. And I recall during the season 40, a lot of the old heads said they did not want to do physical eliminations because of injury. They didn't want to injure themselves in physical eliminations like hall brawl, balls in, stuff like that. And I feel like we haven't seen it. And I'm like, Netflix, I hope Netflix steals all the physicality that used to be on the MTV challenge and knocks it out the park. Cause let me tell you, Netflix is really good with their reality shows. I really enjoy The $1 Million Secret. I enjoyed that other reality show they had, The Trust. Like, even Love is Blind. I didn't watch season 8 of Love is Blind because they kicked all the black people off. Or they didn't. I need a couple of black people to be interested. Just honest. But Netflix is doing a really good job in the reality space. And some of you all who started it need to continue, because I don't want to watch everyone do a puzzle. I just don't. The eliminations are puzzles. It's just not fun. It's just not fun to watch anymore. But anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to start reviewing more Netflix shows and just getting a different variety of content out there. Me and Ebby are doing a series of movie reviews of old time movies that I haven't watched. And every week she gives me an assignment of a movie. Like last week I had to watch Wicked, and I can tell you right now I ain't watching it again. I ain't got to watch Wicked again. 2, and somebody was really mad at me. I deleted y'all comment, and they were really mad. I'm assuming because they said I was the worst reviewer in the world. And I'm like, okay, I guess they're an extremely huge Wicked fan. And I was like, I fast forward through half of the songs, and I did. I feel like you come to YouTube to be honest. You don't come to YouTube to tell people what they want to hear. Like if you want to hear what you want to hear, then you should follow people who are just like you. But I like to come to YouTube to give my opinion and have a cute debate. I like when people disagree, and because I might change my mind, I might change your mind. But I don't want to just agree with people and everybody say the same things. I ain't like Wicked, and I'm not watching it again. Now, I will watch part 2 because I'm curious about what happened to Elphaba. But that's it. And I'm probably going to fast forward through half the songs on part 2 as well. But anyway, I can't wait to watch. Right? It's called Battle Camp. I can't wait to watch it too. Q is going to be on there. Yes, I saw. I will probably discuss that this weekend. Since I am speaking a weekend in the house, I'm spending a weekend in the house because it's supposed to thunderstorm all day tomorrow. So I might not do it tomorrow, but I might gather the content, like get it together. And then Sunday, we can talk about the Battle Camp, who's going to be on Battle Camp. There's some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Have y'all seen the rumored cast for The Amazing Race 38, which is next season? All Big Brother people with their family. We're going to talk about that because I think it's happening. It's happening because I seen Tucker and Rubina with them backpacks on. Or what? No, it was Tucker and Rubina. On the rumored cast, they said it's Tucker and his twin brother. But I could have swore I saw someone had a picture of Tucker and Rubina getting into a taxi with the backpacks. But with AI, that could have been anything. I don't know. But we're going to talk about that too. And then, y'all, it's springtime, which means, you know what? Big Brother is right around the corner. Big Brother is right around the corner. It is springtime. So it's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to pop off. And, we're going to have a good time over here on Kiss My Cheeks TV. If I can just get over this project at work, I would have so much more free time. And I'm going back to the gym next week. I think I'm going to do some... We're just talking right now. I'm going to talk for another 5 minutes and I'm going to be quiet. It's happening right now. I keep getting spoiled online. Right. Because I saw the picture of Tucker and Rubina, but I thought it was Tucker and his twin brother. So it might be happening, but it might not be all. Like, we might not have all the tea just yet. But I think it is Big Brother people. And I'm really, really, really excited to see it. So we're going to talk about that. But one thing I have started to do, if you want to follow me over on the TikTok, everything is Kiss My Cheeks TV. If you put in Kiss My Cheeks TV and pretty much any social media app. That's me. That's me. So follow me over there on the TikTok. I've started doing like 60-second snap reviews where before I go live on YouTube, I do little mini videos, and I usually do them in my car because I'm usually on my lunch break, and I'm like, this is what I feel about the episode. Join me tonight on YouTube. So I think I'm going to do some of that with the workout videos, some of the Netflix content. Like everything might not be a full live because I'm trying to build up my TikTok. And this is something that Charles told me to do a really long time ago. And I just haven't had time doing it, but I've started it with Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I've been having fun with it. And it's really engaging. So check me out over on TikTok. I'm going to start doing little mini 30 to 60-second thoughts and just throw them up. And that's thunder. I guess it's time to get started. They said it was gonna start raining tonight. That was the first little rumble of thunder I heard. So let's get off of here before the Wi-Fi get funny. But with all that being said, if the Wi-Fi is not shaky tomorrow night, I will be back and we'll talk about some things. But if it is shaky, I'll be back Sunday. Oh, tonight Drag Race comes on, so the panel should be back tomorrow or Sunday. And the Oprah Winfrey Network, the Never Ever Mets, I believe, starts tonight. So Kamisha is doing a panel tonight. I'm not going to be on the panel because it's just hard for me to review shows the same night they come on, because how can I be the fast forward queen if I'm not fast forwarding? I can't be watching the show live and not be able to fast forward. So I have to watch it on a little bit of delay so I can fast forward, fast forward queen. Anyway, thank y'all for sticking around these last 5 minutes and just listening to me run my mouth. Oh, they're on 2 different teams. I can't wait to see it. We're going to talk about it. But with all that being said, thank y'all. Yes, thank you. This is my husband's 50th birthday. Thank y'all for listening to me run my mouth. I'm about to go run my mouth with him until he tell me that's enough. And we watch a movie or do something tonight. About to get comfortable. So check me out over on TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, everywhere. And I holler at y'all later. Yes, it's over, Dejan. It's been an hour. It's over. Y'all have a good, safe weekend. Bye.